Hi, this is Savitri Wilder, and today I just want to share with you how I edit one of my photos. I have this one that I just took the other day, and the way I edit is dependent on the light, my mood, and the subject. This, for instance, is a floral field, and for flowers, I like to make it as realistic or as it was when I saw it. Of course, we all see things differently. For example, my purple and your purple might be different. So this is what my vision was of our day yesterday. First, there's the image, of course, and I usually look at the temp and the exposure, and for this I feel like the temperature and the exposures are okay for now, so I'm not going to touch it. I'll just go straight to highlight, and I like to tone it all the way down so that I can see the cloud. And for the shadow, this is really a preference thing. Do you like it a bit moody or do you like it a bit light? Lately I've been liking it light, especially for the summer photos, so I'm going to bump this up. Sometimes I bump it all the way up. It just, like I said, depends on the image. For this, I think I want it to be just right there. And the same with the white. I like to bump it up a little bit for my summer photos. And the black, this one depends on the image. Right now, I want to see more of the black on the in between the lavender field, so I'll tone it down a little bit. And if you've been following me for a while on Instagram, you know that I like colorful photos, and I usually bump my vibrance up to 20 or 30. I'll give this one a 30. And desaturate it just a tad. Make clarity 20, and usually the clarity I go from 10 to 30 depending on the image. And then I'll go to the tone curve. I've created a tone curve. I was playing with Lightroom a few weeks ago when I've created a few curves here. I've also downloaded a few VSCO presets, and they're listed here. I can select, where is it? The one that I've created. I just named it My Base. And you can see this is the curve there, and the red, and the green, and the blue. I don't remember, I believe this is just a one I tweaked from one of the VSCO presets, and I just renamed it after I made a bit of changes. I'll just leave that for now, and then I'll go to the colors. Here I want to enhance the purple. And then we'll see what the blue has. I don't want my sky to look too fake. I want to keep some sort of blue, and due to the purple flowers and the blue sky, you can see how the change will affect both of them. I have to be very careful so that the sky and the lavender field will look good, basically. So obviously I can't think and speak at the same time. That's all right. How do I want my green? Let's see, for this I don't want my green to be really bright. It doesn't look good in between the purple, so I want to tone it down a little bit. And there's lots of green in between the purple here because a lot of people have been coming in to the field. It's the second month going, and these are just patches where people were harvesting. there's nothing much I can do about it. It's just as it is. I don't want to cover it up with, I can, I suppose, Photoshop some purple in between the greens, but I really don't want to do that. It's as it is. Then the yellow, I'll turn it down a little bit. And you can see how if you move the luminance back and forth, you can see the changes that it'll make. This is also how I know if I need to adjust that particular color, so I'll click on orange right now. The only thing that changes is Emma's skin color and a bit of patches here and there, so I'm not really going to bother with it. I'll just leave it at 0. Emma doesn't need an unnatural tan at this moment. And then the same with red. I'll go back and forth, and it looks like, I don't need to really focus on that. I'm not quite pleased with the image. It looks a bit blah. So I'm going to go here. That's not good. I'm just going to make my own adjustment. I'll leave that for now. And then I shall go down here real quick. Just enable those and go back up again, and I will go into the highlights and the shadow. It was a nice day, and about 6 o'clock, the sun was out. Not quite a golden light, but it was a lovely yellow tone. So I want to have that yellow feel in here. I don't want it too much. That's just not realistic. Just light. Okay, I'll give that a go. I'll see about the shadow. I just like to maybe explore a little bit more and see what the different colors do, in case there's something that looks nice and I want to maybe experiment a bit, but maybe not today, so I'll just stick to good old traditional as it is look. Alright, we'll just leave it to that. And then I'll go down to sharpening. I'm okay there. I don't want to add any noise. And then I'll just auto adjust. You can do it manually here if you wish, but auto for this works well. I don't want any grain either. And I'll go down to here and see if I need to make any adjustments here. See if I move the red down. That's what it looks like. That's too much purple. Doesn't look natural. Then see what the green does. There we go, I like that. And then I will go back up here. You see all these black marks? those were bees flying about. And they don't look like bees, and they just look like black blobs on my photo, so I am going to remove them. Right, click there. And I will make small, oops, where'd it go? And you can zoom in if you wish, and you can see all sorts of dots everywhere. But to be fair, this photo is probably just going to be posted on my blog or Instagram, and by the time you all see it, you won't really see all the little imperfections. Okay, that looks all right. I'll zoom back out again. Yes, I don't need to have any red eye removed. I'm quite happy with how it looks now. I don't need to mask any anything here, no extra lightness or darkness, and nothing to dodge, so I think I shall just be done for now. Another thing that you can do, since we didn't really touch it, is go back up to the exposure and see if you like it to be a bit lighter or darker. Maybe a bit lighter for me here, and also the contrast. But it looks like it's just fine the way it was before. I tried to do my white balance on camera, and so I really don't need to do anything here usually, but if you wish, you can change it and see how it goes. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.